We recently spent 11 nights on board Swan Hellenic's brand new SH Diana, a small expedition ship, and it was an amazing cruise. We got to transit the Panama Canal. We got to see many of the places in Panama, Costa Rica, and Cartagena, Colombia. It was an excellent trip. I also had the opportunity to check out some of the various stateroom accommodations on board. We stayed in a Junior Suite for the 11-night cruise. I spent 2 nights in a standard balcony cabin, and I also had the opportunity to tour one of the accessible staterooms. So let's take a look at the accommodations on SH Diana. Okay, this is Junior Suite 633. This is the entry hall. This is how it looks as you walk into the Junior Suite. All of the Junior Suites are laid out a little bit differently. They're not all identical. They have slightly different floor plans. This one looks identical to ours, except for it has a much larger couch. This has more of a full-size sofa. Ours is about half that size, which would indicate that our suite is a little bit smaller as well. You'll notice over here you have the desk, and then over here we have like a makeup table. Over here we have a walk-in closet, a very nice, very large walk-in closet with 2 shelves. This is a nice storage area for luggage. Up here we have the life vests. These are real wooden coat hangers. Very nice. They look like cedar. Very high quality. Quality bathrobes and slippers. And there is an umbrella in this suite. I don't know if we have one in our suite. I think maybe we just missed it. There's also a shoehorn and a laundry bag with their prices for laundry service. We'll do the bathroom last. There's also a shelf down below for shoes or whatever, and there's other storage over here on the side. 2 hooks in the closet. We love hooks. Let's go back into the entry hall and take a look at some of the other features. There is a little peephole here to see who's contacting you. There is actually a doorbell in these suites. Here you've got a do not disturb, a clean up the room, and a please wait. Not sure what that means. We've just used the top 2, do not disturb and clean up the room. There are 3 hooks in the entry hall. Really love that. Especially on an expedition ship. We have a full-length mirror here in the entry hall. We have a lot of shelves here. In case you're wondering, that's a complimentary set of binoculars. Nice Nikon binoculars. So you have 4 shelves here. There's also a cabinet down below here that has coffee cups, water glasses. You have a kettle down below and some silverware. Little piece of artwork here. These are the light switches and there's a lot of light switches. Now this is the makeup table. There's a little seat here, stool that you can sit on. We have a US style plug or outlet. We have a USB-C and a USB-A, and also a European style outlet. Right next to that, we have more storage. Here you can see there's large shelves. They do give you a couple of blankets here. A small safe. It's not a very large safe, but it's easy to configure. And there's a little more storage on each side of the safe. And then two more large shelves. What you don't have in this suite are a lot of drawers. It's mostly shelves. There is one very thin drawer here that we use for paperwork, but you could put whatever you want in there. It's a very large drawer. It's just very thin. It's not very tall. And of course, soft close. Down below here is another storage bin, very large. And it too is soft close. Okay, one thing we did notice in our Junior Suite that probably should be addressed is it's very easy to open this and have it hit this air conditioning vent. I think that's the air conditioning vent. I'm not sure what that is. And this one, they actually have the little rubber bumpers on. Ours, they do not, and it's really loud when it hits that. So here, they've addressed that with the little rubber bumpers or silicone bumpers. That's good. You do have drapes, so you can close off the living room from the bedroom, which is kind of, in my mind, that kind of makes it a mini suite. A large television. I'll put the dimensions on the screen because we did bring our tape measure to measure with, but I don't have the number in my head. They do give you a coffee espresso machine, 2 champagne glasses. All of your bottled water it's not plastic bottles. This is an expedition ship, but there is a bottle of water. There's one here and there's one in the mini fridge, if it's like our suite. Mini fridge down below. This one is stocked with a miniature small bottle of champagne. I believe everybody gets that size bottle of champagne, and of course they'll put whatever soft drinks you want. Trash can underneath the desk. A very nice chair, very comfortable. The desk is large. It's very roomy. We have a very nice modern telephone system. And there are lights here over the desk, and that can be controlled with these switches here. You can control a lot of the lights from the desk. Now this suite has 2 European style 220 outlets. I think our Junior Suite only has 1. And then you also have a US style. And they've also got 2 more European style back behind the coffee machine. Now one of those would be used for the coffee machine. And then here is the chair. I'm going to move it out of the way. Over here is yet another large cabinet. And there is one drawer here for the desk. Very, very large drawer. This is where I keep all my electronics and camera gear. And it too is soft close. I think if I were suggesting anything, this seems like a lot of wasted space, and I think at least one shelf, maybe two shelves, would give you even more storage. But there's a lot of storage in this room as it is. Over here we have a very, very nice sized coffee table, good for in-room dining. Junior suites and above get a full bottle of champagne upon check-in. And then you have this little multi-tiered snack bowl, I guess you would call that. Remote control for the television. And then of course the full-size sofa. Now there is a little bit of artwork on the wall. It's minimalistic. It's very, I'd say, Scandinavian, very modern, very contemporary. The bed we have found to be very comfortable. We've been on the ship about 6 nights now, and we've been very happy with we're getting very good sleep. Stateroom's very quiet, very comfortable pillows. These lights, of course, can be turned on or off from the bedside. You do have switches here that will turn on or off. These lights, they also turn on or off a night light, which I'll talk about in a second. Over here we've got a little reading light, LED, and you'll notice a USB-A port here. Here we have a European style outlet. We do have 2 drawers in the nightstand. They're good size and they're soft close. On the other side of the bed, this nightstand is a little bit larger, a little bit wider. There is a US style plug here, so if you have a CPAP machine. You've also got this. Now we do not have this in our stateroom. This is like a dimmer, and I don't believe we have this in our junior suite. This turns on this light right here. This is a master switch, turns off all the lights in the stateroom, so when you're in bed at night, if you go to bed you want to turn everything off, you can do it right there. And then this also is the night light. Now the night light, let's talk about that for a second. The night light shows up, I'll turn all the lights off just so you can see what it would look like at night. It's a little too bright. There's another night light in the bathroom, which I'll show you in a second. And the night light in the bathroom is actually pretty nice. This one though, if you're laying in bed at bed level, that light will hit the other person right in the eyes. That's the only thing. I love the fact they have it, but I think there might be a way to tone it down a little bit so it's not quite so bright. Also, there's another full-length mirror right here. They give you plenty of mirrors. Bathroom is small. This is where they kind of make up for the size of the suite and of the staterooms. Bathrooms on the ship are all pretty much the same size. They're very similar in size on all the categories, and they're all relatively small, I would say. You've got very nice towels. However, even though the bathroom is relatively small, there's a lot of storage. Toilet, and one of the marks of a luxury cruise line, we've talked about it before, is the soft closed toilet lid. Now I have noticed they don't have those in the public restrooms, but they do in the staterooms, and I really like that. You have a set of scales. I don't know on a cruise why anybody would want to weigh themselves, but you can. Another trash can. Another thing they're very generous with on this ship is trash cans. Here you've got a nice drawer for storage with a hair dryer in a bag. There's another drawer down below. So you have a lot of storage for a bathroom. Probably about as much as we've seen in any suite. And then you also have this medicine cabinet style storage with 3 shelves. Very large, very nice, and a hidden feature you're going to find. Took us several days to notice it. We wondered why there is no Kleenex, no tissue box. Turns out there is. It's underneath here. And I just happened to push on this panel and noticed the Kleenex box is hidden under that little panel. So if you get in your suite on Swan Hellenic and you don't see the tissues, look underneath this medicine cabinet. Another thing that's kind of hidden that I didn't notice at first is this little flip-up door, which is for a power outlet. It's a European style power outlet, and we use this for a night light. We put a little night light in there. There is a lighted makeup mirror. Ricky loves a lighted makeup mirror. You have your toothbrush holders here. Very, very nice large sink. Nice vanity, all marble, high quality materials, really nice. And then you have a very large shower. Very large shower stall. And what I like about this shower, something I've never seen before, it's very intelligent the way it's designed, are the controls. You basically punch the button to turn on the rain shower head, and you can also have the wand at the same time by just punching that button. I'm not going to do it in here because they've got this room all cleaned up. You also do get body wash, shampoo, and conditioner. You have another little tray over here for your own personal items. Out on vanity, you've got body lotion and hand soap as well. There is no bar soap. I always bring my own. Now and I should also mention there's hooks on the backs of the bathroom door. So there's really 7 hooks in all in this stateroom if you count these 2. The only thing I will mention about this shower and this bathroom is the water, when you take a shower, comes all out. There is no curtain, there is no door here, so the water just comes all out on the floor. So it's going to get really, really wet. Just plan on that. But other than that, the shower is very nice, very comfortable, very large. The night light is down below. Very nice glow. It's not overpowering, but it's bright enough to really be substantial enough to use and to be good. Let me show you the balcony. It's a good sized table, very nice for having breakfast. I think the chairs could have been a little bit better, and I wish they had footstools. I wish there was a place to rest your feet, because the balcony is large enough to kind of stretch out if you had a nice footrest to put your feet on. I hope you enjoyed this tour of the Junior Suite aboard Swan Hellenic SH Diana. If you enjoyed the video, do me a favor and please give it a thumbs up. That really does help our YouTube rankings. Thanks for watching the video, and until next time, smooth sailing.